Hey everyone, Karen in here from the Cut at Home design team. Today I'm going to share with you some projects that I made with the Tim Holtz Mariner Stamps. These are the blueprint style stamps and they're small, perfect for either embellishments on scrapbooking pages or for cards. I made a few cards for you today using a few of these stamps. I just love them. We're boaters in our household, so these are perfect. I paired them with some Dilution's quintessential quotes that I had in my stash, just because they kind of went well together. So in this first one, it says, if you don't shine, you're just dull. Choose to shine down here. I used that captain's wheel. I stamped it with Versamark and then added some Zing embossing powder on the middle. Turned it over, tapped that off, and then added some embossing silver pearl on the outside. Love that two-tone look, and it's very shiny, which of course matches the quote. The paper here is from Tim Holtz Idea-ology Motif line, and it's very cool paper. Grab the stack here. You can see that it actually has embossing stuff on it, and so when you use the Distress Inks, it resists. Love that. I distressed both the background and the foreground with rusty hinge with the new fossilized amber and with some walnut ink, and then just spritzed them down with my little cheapy water sprayer and ran them around, and love the way that turned out. The edges are very distressed. I used my Distress It All just to add that more aged look to it. The next card has a life without dreams would be just a life, and I used the anchor, and in this case I colored the anchor in with distress markers. I believe that's weathered wood, and I used antique linen for the rope, and then I distressed both the background and the foreground again with fossilized amber, but this time I also used Salty Ocean and Chipped Sapphire. This arrow embellishment is from Wow Studio, and it says, a life without dreams would be just a life. I like that. It's very, very good. Okay, and the final card I made. I created kind of sand dunes here using, just tearing up that motif paper. The background, so this is the craft version, this is the white version. Like the way that turned out. The background has a little bit of distress ink in stained walnut stain, and then this is mustard seed, Salty Ocean, and Chipped Sapphire. And I cut out that little crab. He's not super easy to cut out, but I colored him first with distress markers and then cut him out, and I like the way that turned out too. For more information on these cards or for more inspirational ideas, be sure to check out the Cut at Home blog at www.cutathome.com/blog. Stay crafty.